Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective. We're here at NAB 2016, and my guest at the moment is Jody Madden from The Foundry. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for coming, and I wanted just to let everybody, so you've been with The Foundry for 2.5 years.
That's correct.
But prior to that, you were an actual customer
That's right.
So do you want to talk a little bit about that history, and then let's get into the products?
Of course. I was actually a customer of The Foundry for over a decade, first at Industrial Light and Magic, then Lucasfilm, and then Digital Domain. So had a long history working with Bill, Simon, and I'm really enjoying being on the other side. It's great to actually bring that perspective coming from the original place Nuke was developed, seeing it with The Foundry over the past years. It's been a great experience.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys do beta testing and stuff like that, but to have somebody in-house that was actually in that world for so long is pretty cool. So let's dig into the products. I know that you recently announced Nuke 10. Can you talk a bit about that?
Absolutely. Nuke 10 is coming soon. Really focused on performance. You know, I think sometimes people underestimate how important just increasing the speed of daily tasks for artists, what that can mean to their day-to-day, and really streamlining that workflow. Because if we can free them up to really focus on the creative process, have time for more iteration, it's a huge benefit to them and adds a great deal of value. So really you'll see much of the feature set and the performance improvements around Nuke 10 is about faster processing and is really about the customer experience in mind. We've also just announced Kara VR, our plug-in tool set to creating immersive experience in Nuke. It's something that might have seen a preview here last year at NAB, but we've been working with customers now for almost a year on it, and the public beta is getting announced, and you'll see PR about it very shortly.
Great. So what is the the post-pros experience as they're working on VR in this instance? Are they wearing a headset or?
No, in this instance, they are working natively in Nuke, so it's not unlike one of our past plugins. It really focuses on helping them with stitching, because so much of the workflow right now in VR is manual. You'll talk to people, software vendors, other people creating content. People are still working through this, which frankly is one of the most exciting parts for us about this. The partnerships with other software partners, the partnerships with technology vendors, and the people creating content. Frankly, it's one of the most engaged communities working through this together that I've really ever seen, and it's quite different. We talked a little bit about it last night at our VR event, and just people are having to sort through all of these challenges because it is an entirely new process.
It's a new frontier.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's an exciting time, and because so many people are participating, it's not just big studios creating this content. It's teams of 2 and 3. So there's different challenges to work through. So yeah, again, back to your original question. It is a plugin for Nuke. It can work in Nuke, NukeX, Nuke Studio. It goes back to Nuke 9.7, 9.8, so people can start testing and sign up online now if they want to check it out.
So it's a free beta?
Okay, public beta now.
Nice. Anything else you feel people should know that you have a booth here at NAB?
I don't think so. We've got demos of the VR tool set that we have going. Nuke 10, of course. We also just announced and released the Moto 10 series, focused on asset creation and live action immersive experience. We have people using Moto and Mari to create assets for VR, which is really exciting. Yeah. It's a great time. It's a good time at the Foundry right now.
Yeah, VR is fun. I like VR.
It is.
There, I've said it. I like it.
It's good. It's good. We're all learning together.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks again for having me. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. Randy Altman, Post Perspective.